What's up, everybody? This is Ghost Train 615, American Patriot, and I'm addressing all my other fellow patriots out there. A couple of events from the past week got my attention, and unfortunately, one of them that happened this past weekend is that we lost rock and roll master Chuck Berry at the age of 90. It happened in St. Charles, Missouri, at his home. His caretaker had to call the police and the fire department to come try to save Chuck Berry's life, but unfortunately, the efforts of both were all in vain. Chuck Berry is gone from us. A true rock and roll legend of my generation and the generation before, where all of us grew up listening to real music performed by real musicians. Not this shit that they got out there. That's one thing. The other thing that caught my attention too was a New York City paramedic was killed by a scumbag that should never have been out on the streets in the first place. The scumbag that did it was named Jose Gonzalez. Let me look at the article here. Okay, it says here, Yadira Arroyo, who was 44 and a mother of 5 children, now orphans, was run over by her own ambulance by this miserable prick. This guy was a mental case, and he should never have been out on the fucking street in the first place. You know what? I'm going full tilt on this. I'm going full tilt. So, be warned. I'm not a nice guy. And if you snowflakes don't like it, I got some words for you too. So be warned that I'm going full tilt. As I put disclaimers on my last videos too. I'm going full tilt on this, so you better get used to it. And that includes Susan Wojcicki, who's running YouTube. You better start getting used to it. It's a new day and a new age. Did you remember we do have a new sheriff in the White House? You damn well better have gotten the memo on that one. This piece of crap, Jose Gonzalez, as I stated, killed Yadira Arroyo with her own ambulance. He got him behind the wheel, put the damn thing in drive, and he ran her over. He almost killed her partner too. Well, here comes the insult to injury part. A stupid fucking liberal judge also killed this woman and made her 5 children orphans. Damn him. And damn all you fucking liberal judges that will not seek to enforce constitutional law the way it has been written right down to the last period. Damn you liberal judges to hell, because I've said this before and I'm going to say it one more time. You motherfuckers are the biggest criminals that should have been doing your jobs the first time. And now look what happened. I'll give you the name of the coward. It says here in this article in today's New York Post, a jerk named Judge David Kirchner. Well, you know what, Mr. Kirchner? Why isn't your ass under arrest? Why weren't you dragged off by the marshals for what you did? And here's another little bonus. This scumbag was appointed by New York City's first cop and child-killing mayor, Bill de Blasio. And did I say, by the way, that this son of a bitch killed 2 police officers and killed 3 children? Yeah, that stupid bastard. And he needs to be in handcuffs too for this. I'm putting the blame on him. These 2 assholes have caused Yadira Arroyo's children a lifetime worth of misery. A lifetime worth of heartache that they have to suffer through day in and day out. I don't know if somebody's taking care of these kids. I don't know who it is. That's not mentioned in this article. Can I show you, Patriots, the article? Let me show you the article. Here it is. Judge bail failed because of a shithead liberal judge named David Kirchner. Well, you know what, you scumbag? I hope you're able to sleep at night knowing what you did. And if you have kids, I feel sorry for them knowing that their father is a liberal piece of shit. You need to be in jail with that scumbag you let out, you bastard. You need to be sued. President Trump needs to make it a new law that if a liberal judge lets some scumbag out to kill again, that liberal judge needs to be sued and he needs to be thrown in jail with the scumbag the same way. Let's prosecute these liberal judges with their own system that they failed miserably. And Judge Kirchner, you failed this woman and you failed her children. I hope you're proud of yourself, you motherfucker. I really hope you're proud of yourself. Now you need to pay the price along with this animal that you put back out on the street. I don't think the taxpayers of New York need to be taking up the tab for this piece of garbage. I got a solution that works for him. Put him away, as the saying goes. Get a little solution that costs 50 cents per caliber to make and put him away. And you need to be put away too. You need to be locked up, Judge Kirchner, for what you did. The city of New York needs to demand your resignation, you miserable bastard, for what you did. And I'm sure that the New York Post is going to get a campaign going to get you removed. But for you, or any other stupid-ass liberal judge, decides to cause another family a lifetime of misery. You liberal judges are just about the same criminals too. You're about the same. There's a place in you. There's a place for you in hell, Judge David Kirchner. And hopefully you'll be there soon for what you did. Somebody needs to post pictures of these children on your car, on your door, reminding you of what you did. You and liberal judges like you need to be made to face the same system that you failed. You fucked up, mister. You killed this woman too. And you damn well need to pay for it. It's time for the city of New York to take itself back from you, from your psycho killer mayor, and if he starts to, Andrew Cuomo, who's an idiot just like his father is. Although, I really doubt it if anybody's figured it out yet as to what kind of a governor his dumb father turned out to be. Yeah, you're going to say Mayor Abe Beame was a fuck-up? Well, guess what? Mayor Abe Beame didn't kill cops, and he didn't kill children the way this asshole Bill de Blasio did. And he still thinks that that's not, relevant. Well, no matter what he says or does, it's going to be there. Day in and day out. Just like the fact that these children have to face the world alone without their mother. And that, unfortunately for them, is a day in and day out thing too. If anybody's read the article in the Post, there's a GoFundMe page put up for these children. I'm urging any and all patriots to please help these children. Because like I said before, they have a serious lifetime of misery ahead of them. And it won't get any better. Again, my fellow patriots, I implore you, please look up the GoFundMe page for these children of Yadira. Sorry, I forgot the name. Let me look it up again. Page 5. Okay, okay, I have it. Yadira Arroyo. Okay, and I'm going to read back the section that has the GoFundMe page. So listen carefully. Let me Let me read this to you, to my patriots. And it says here, you can help Yadira Arroyo's 5 children whose education will be supported by the Silver Shield Foundation. The 44-year-old EMT had spent 14 years with the FDNY before she was killed Thursday, again, by Jose Gonzalez. Her youngest sons, well, one of them is 7 years old, and her oldest is 23 years old, so that makes him the matriarch of the family now. The Silver Shield Foundation was launched in 1982 by late New York Yankees owner George Steinbrenner. Yeah, that's right. He stepped up to the plate. Even though he wasn't too popular with too many people, he stepped up to the plate, and he did this on his own. George Steinbrenner, God bless you. For the families of NYPD officers and FDNY firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty. Okay, so listen up to the next part. You can make a contribution at, listen carefully, www.silvershieldfoundation.org/donate, or mail it to the Silver Shield Foundation. The address is 870 UN Plaza, first floor, New York, New York, 10017. I'll repeat this again. It's www.silvershieldfoundation.org/donate, or they accept mail-in donations too at the Silver Shield Foundation, 870 UN Plaza, first floor, New York, New York, 10017. And I'll say this again. These kids have a long road ahead of them. It's not going to get any better. But I'll tell you this. We as Americans need to start making our lives better and saving the lives of our loved ones. The first thing we have to do is to implore President Trump or Attorney General Jeff Sessions to get all these liberal judges off the bench, and let's make it permanent. Let's make them liable for their actions. Let's put these liberal judges in jail if we have to. Before another family like that of Yadira Arroyo has to face another lifetime of misery. We don't want this thing to keep happening. We need to get rid of these liberal judges, and we need to do it now. President Trump or Attorney General Jeff Sessions, if you peruse through the internet and you get this message, please, I beg both of you, take action on this matter. Get rid of these liberal judges once and for all. Get them off the bench now. They can't override you. They don't have the authority to override you being the President of the United States. They marched like obedient sheep when butthurt or fartface was screwing up the country. They can't walk roughshod all over you, sir. Mr. President, and I say that with full authority, please get every single last of these damn liberal judges off the bench. These poor children have a long, lonely road ahead of them. And I don't want to read about any more families in the same misery that they now have to face. Patriots, stay strong. Let's keep fighting for our rights. Let's take everything we have back that we worked for away from these dump of crap terrorists and these liberal snowflakes. Let's take it all back, and it needs to happen now. We need to save these families. Please remember, there are children depending on you. And tell your children how much you love them, my fellow patriots. They don't want this coming to haunt them. Unfortunately, as I said, it's a lifetime of misery. Ghost Train 615 signing off.